love without complication. Hey, 'cause you and I flow like a summer breeze.
Yo, hey, come what I look what I done. The mile run in my stride ride. I think what I's funds, killer rhymes run up on it.
Hey, it's our 44th bowl. 44th bowl. Special guest Payton.
Should we do that? Yeah, hell yeah.
I just learned her last name. It's Freeman.
No, it's
Freeman.
literally not.
Freemer.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find your username.
Oh, I honestly thought. Oh, am I really loud? I thought it was Fremer.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
Oh,
Like, I think it's supposed to be. We used to have an extra e in there, Freemer, and now they took it out. I don't know. Now it's Freemer.
What is your descent?
Croatian.
Oh, Yacht Week.
Cool.
That's like your culture.
Yeah.
All these finance bros are culturally appropriating Yacht Week.
Is
What's
Yacht
Week?
What?
It's this
where they
time in Croatia where like rich people like rent yachts and
I
stuff.
thought that was Saint Tropez.
I bet they do it at both.
Yeah, they probably do it both.
Hey, chat, let me know.
I thought that you were. You seem like a little like Middle Eastern almost.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, do you want to make a comment on the Middle East? Since
Yeah.
You guys giving me the floor?
I just want to say, yeah, I didn't know Peyton's last name, but don't get it twisted. I feel like we're like good friends.
Yeah, we are good friends.
Like I feel like if like something was really wrong and like I couldn't find.
No, to be fair, like your last name doesn't like suit you.
No, it doesn't. Like I
hate
feel
it.
like I think like I've probably cried in front of Peyton before.
Yeah, oh,
and I don't know her last
I
name.
think I have to.
That's okay. I don't really go around being like Peyton Framer. There's some people that are like just first name people, and then you call them like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
you're a strictly first name person.
yeah,
though.
like
That's
there
so
are
true.
people. Who would I say like?
Which is so pop star of you.
Yeah, that is. It sounds like Beyonce.
Like Jake Bass is Jake Bass. I would never call him.
Oh,
Jake.
yeah.
he's Jake Bass.
Yeah, like Josh Gallo is Josh Gallo.
But Sam is Sam.
who's Sam?
Sam.
Oh, Sam Martin.
Yeah.
You didn't know his last name?
Exactly.
So I feel like a lot of people will say just his first name, and I always am like, can we clear which Sam is that? But there's only one Sam. I wouldn't say that he's the first name.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, okay, you know that Addison Rae dropped the Ray.
Yeah.
And then I want to let you guys know I was walking in the East Village. These guys walk past. They're in front of me. They say to the girl in front of me, "We love Diet Pepsi." She turns around. She goes, "Thank you so much." It was Addison, formerly known
saw
as
it?
Addison Rae. Yeah, I saw her. She was walking
It's
around.
actually so cool.
Louis
No, I
Vuitton.
know.
Louis Vuittons.
So does she have it like that? Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I definitely think she has it like that.
Her street style is she's got a. I know it's like a Beyonce thing, but like every single time I see a paparazzi photo of her, I'm just like, what are you wearing?
I actually think it's more of a Rihanna thing. Remember how Rihanna used to wear like crazy outfits?
Oh, maybe. Well,
And then there's a Rihanna quote that like stays with me forever. Rihanna said, "If you see it in the magazines, it's already over." Which leads me to how last summer I kept saying it was a Capri Summer. I kept telling everyone it's a Capri Summer, but this summer is the Capri Summer.
But I look like a little lad in capris. Like,
Well, that's how we all kind of look in shorts too. Like when I put on shorts, like I feel the sexuality leave my body. Do you know what I mean?
when you put on shorts, like long shorts?
No, like summertime. And tell me if you guys agree. When I wear jeans, I'm like, I'm so sexual. I might be, you can't even tell. Am I lesbian? Am I bi? Am I, I have my baggy pants on.
Yeah.
I'm Billie Eilish.
Yes. Yeah.
In the summertime, when I'm forced to put on my denim jeans, I put them on and I'm like,
Shorts.
My denim shorts, thank you. I put on my denim shorts. I feel the sexuality leave my body. I'm like, I look like a middle schooler, like ready to go play.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of have a booty for my body, and that you can see them in shorts, you can't really see them in jeans because my jeans are always baggy.
Yeah, I feel like it would be the opposite.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I'm not
yourself
like
up
really
and then-
following.
But Nick is following what I'm saying. He just disagrees. You guys are following.
I
what I'm
just
saying?
I hate shorts. I hate.
Yeah, because I
shorts.
think the sexuality.
it's like your legs. Like
my legs are just out there like
Yeah.
I'm a child. But I will say, and I will say I am torn because in the past I've been judgmental and my bare ass is touching the subway seats.
Yeah.
But I'm here for the butt shorts. My booty is out.
I just can't do that. I'm not comfortable.
No, and I don't know why this summer I'm like, you know what? Let's double cheek it up.
Can I say something?
It's gross.
No, men in shorts. I don't like it.
They have to be wearing the right shoes and the right socks.
Yeah, just sometimes their legs. It's like you have to have like really ripped legs. I don't like it.
But I understand why they allocate their time to their shoulders over their legs because I see those more often. So when I see a man who's really built up top and has not been doing leg day, I will say I salute that you delegated. You know, you were like, I have to delegate my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love when people call like stems. Like
nice stems.
Nice stems.
Well, that's because you have nice stems. I've never heard that because no man is hitting on my stems.
I don't have nice stems anymore.
What does that mean?
I wish I could show you guys the bruises, but and this is like not. Whoa, I'm giving Kevin Durant shin.
Wait, what's Kevin Durant's shin like?
Like just really long. Like, do I not look like an NBA player? I have massive bruises on each side of my leg, so big that I don't think I can wear shorts because I feel like someone will be like, "Are you in a domestic dispute?"
Wait, can I just say something?
Like, I have to take off my pants to show you.
I found this. Oh shit! I seriously have not like shaved my legs, so don't look closely. But this okay, it's matching a little less, but like the other day, this Band-Aid matched perfectly on my skin tone when my tan wasn't fading, my spray tan wasn't fading, and I don't know what to do with that information. But like the whole time, I was just kind of like, it's a perfect match, and I was just sitting there being like, well, what do I do with this?
Well, it must
wanted to
be
tell you
nice
guys
to
now.
be a white girl who Band-Aids are made for.
Oh
Yeah.
Wait, I have two things I want to say. I want to say, I have two things I want to say.
Wow.
First of all, someone in the chat said, how about if men have tattoos on their legs? How about if men have tattoos on their legs? How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, that's good. I like that.
I love a man with a tattoo on their leg.
Yeah. Same.
What's
Like right here on the
a
thigh.
wolf?
When it's like
Not a wolf, like a
What about an underage Britney Spears? Rudy has that tattoo. That's why I said.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Sorry, Rudy.
That's. I didn't know that. Did he know she was underage at that point?
He was getting the "Hit Me Baby" tattoo because she's like hot in it, and then after he got the tattoo, he was like, "How old was she in that video?" And he Googled it. She was like 16 or 17.
Wait, what? Why'd he get that?
Can we? I know that you guys are so busy in the booth, but is there any way we could pull up Rudy's tattoo of Britney Spears?
Another. I guess I don't want to. A tattoo that I really like that I guess a former employee had is like jaw or like shark teeth.
Who had
on the
that?
knee.
Over their knee?
Who had that? But if you have that tattoo, you gotta back it up. You gotta be a surfer.
Yeah, it was busting with the boys, Jack.
That would that would freak me out.
I
don't know,
I thought it would, but I was kind of like, I fuck with it.
Yeah, well, that's just because
I just think that I think tattoos
you gotta be
are-
on the right body.
Yeah, you gotta be on the right body.
It's like Tommy has that. It's like, what?
He's wearing his shark tooth necklace. I feel like tattoos are really cool. Like when I see them, I'm like, oh wait, those are really cool. But then when you really think about like, oh, you got that like you know what I mean? Like you were like, oh, you loved that quote so much. You got it like, do you know what I mean? Like
You sat in the chair and you stood by
and you said, give me the solar system around my leg. But someone whose tattoos I do stand by is Robbie. Has some of the coolest tattoos, those Muppet tattoos.
Who has this? Someone has a stick figure here, and I think it's so.
I think that's
cool.
Fights.
Is it Fights? That is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Fights low key has like bisexual girl tattoos.
He has like the Harry Styles, like
Low key.
But like he has like the little tattoos where if those were on a girl, I'd be like, oh, she's a
yeah.
bisexual, but she has a boyfriend.
The little like dainty fine line ones.
Yeah. Like those hot girl ones.
he did kind of start. I think he did it like before the
But he's a man.
bisexual girls were doing it.
I mean, I've never seen his legs.
He has some on his legs too.
This is Rudy's tattoo. We must not stop living. It's Britney Spears, underage, a clock, and
Rudy.
That's on his
He
leg.
got it as a dare. It was his first tattoo.
Okay, but getting a tattoo as a dare that's on your body forever is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
I would
Especially
never
that
do
big.
that. I mean, I have some
You have tattoos? You
stupid
do have-
tattoos,
What
but
do you
like,
have?
Can we see him?
actually they
Tattoo
mean
tour?
things.
Well, no, share 'em.
Oh, okay. Then actually,
This is
don't.
a quote.
What does it say?
Svece biti dobro.
And what does that mean?
Means everything will be okay. And I got
Is
it
it
in
in
Croatian
Croatian?
because I don't want, like, I'm not getting everything will be okay on. That's so
No,
gay.
it's literally like, do you ever see the meme where it's like these girls in China have like water on their chest because we have like all these Chinese words?
Oh,
What was when
Yeah,
Chinese?
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that was maybe bigger, like maybe in the early 2000s. But like Chinese letters tattooed, and then in China they just have like water.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, what else do you have?
Wait, I'm realizing I know a little bit of Croatian, and it's pičkomate, which is
Beach
which is go fuck yourself, because my soccer coach would yell that at me and only me.
I know all the swear words.
Yeah, well, pičkomate.
Yeah, love
I
that.
think it means like fuck your mother. And I was like, why are you bring my mom into this?
Saying that at
Happy Mother's Day.
practice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He
crazy.
would only say it to me.
Yeah, I just have kind of like they're like meaningful.
What else? What else? I like that
Well,
one.
I don't want to.
One on my hand.
Yeah, you don't have to share. Oh, I like that one.
It just says breathe.
I like the placement
Yeah, I love this placement.
because it looks
right
like it's like almost like a stamp you'd get like.
But like, I mean, it's gonna be on my hand forever, but it's fine.
No, I like that.
Oh, I like it.
Then
I
I
find
just
like
have-
it's kind of like helpful actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have a 4. Got it with 3 of my other friends. So sweet.
Me, I get on my like so I don't forget things. So I'll get like my social security number, or I'll get take your antidepressants.
I know I have breathe every time. I do freak out all the time. Like my mom and like all my everyone in my life is always just like fucking breathe. So I thought it was cute.
Oh,
I don't know.
Cute.
Oh, I'm being vulnerable.
Oh, that's okay to be. Wait, guys, we got first of all, people are saying show more tattoos, Payton, and then someone had an amazing idea. Shout out, Kid Fugly. Have stoolies send in their bad tattoos, then draft them all. So if you guys want to send in your bad
God.
tattoos, where would they send them? To the Fishbowl Instagram?
Twitter would work the best.
Okay,
if you,
Twitter would work
I'll
the
put out a
best.
tweet. Just reply to it.
Okay, so Nick's gonna put out a tweet on Fishbowl. If you guys can reply with your bad tattoos, but do your real bad tattoos, not like don't like Google bad tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I want to see real ones.
I'm curious on whatever anybody sends in.
Yeah, I want to see real ones.
Tattoos?
No, I actually really don't. You wouldn't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley.
Wait, I said that once before I had tattoos. I worked like my high school job. I was like, "Would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley?" And this kid looked at me dead ass and was like, "You're a Honda Accord at best." I said, "Oh, you're so right."
Who the fuck
Was he
said
gay?
that?
That's so good. A straight man could never think
No,
of
that's
that.
really funny.
It was really funny. Shout
God,
out to
that's
that kid.
so funny.
He's a
Gotta get him on Fishbowl.
yeah. Call him up.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that actually humbled the fuck out of me.
That's funny. I'm trying to think of.
Cause I also drew.
Someone said that me and my
Oh,
four
really?
friends have fruit ass tattoos. We are the fruity patooties. So are you saying fruit like as in
Ass tats?
dang, or are you saying fruit as in like orange apples? I'm asking. It's the stoolies. We never know. But that's so yeah. Me and my siblings have actually talked about getting tattoos, but we can't all agree. We all have there's 5 of us in total, and we all have very different tastes. And also, a lot of us aren't good at responding to the family group chat. So I'm not against getting a tattoo. It's more of just like I've never seen one where I'm like, I want that. But during the summer, like when I'm like walking around in like a tank top and maybe like some like longer shorts or like boots or something, I'm like, it would just be so freaking cute if I had like a bow tattoo right here. Like I just want like a little tattoo right here. And I know what you're thinking, Caroline, go get one of those like 4-month ones. You can have it all summer long. Okay, but have you seen the girls who got those like 4-month ones and they haven't come off and it's 3 years later and they have like a permanent tattoo and they didn't know they were gonna have a permanent tattoo, so they got something really dumb?
I haven't seen that.
I have not seen that.
Go on TikTok. Some of these companies, you remember a few years ago how all these companies had like temporary tattoos that last a year?
Like the ink shit.
Some of them didn't come off these people. Damn. And they got like dumb shit because they only thought it was gonna be a year.
That sucks.
There's
Someone said they have Chinese symbols, but they forgot what they meant. That's funny.
a lawyer that I know.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
You gotta relax.
Oh. Can she share this,
No, I
Nick?
can't. I was gonna try and find a workaround.
She's
but-
muted.
Yeah, Jackie, your mic's not even on.
yeah, never mind.
Jackie is trying to keep from talking about jury duty.
No. I was gonna say, but it relates to tattoos. But I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
How long are you in jury duty till, or is it over?
And next week.
So you go once a week, or?
By the way, I wasn't trying to. It related to tattoos.
That's okay.
What?
What's your jury duty schedule?
Oh, well, today the judge had the day off, so it was all this week, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, thank God! I was gonna do a solo pod, solo Fishbowl. Me just answering questions. How are you liking jury duty? You can't say. We're playing with fire here.
I won't. I'll say is
You like being on jury duty?
seriously, I'm seriously having the time of my life.
No, I am always saying I would love to be on jury duty to sit there and listen to this gossip.
It's actually like everything I could have wanted and more. It's not even that interesting of a case, but it's seriously so fun. I'm so happy to be like
Is there a musical person on trial?
That's what I thought she was.
No, I had already
Oh,
asked.
Diddy? Yeah, I missed the fucking Diddy case by. Wait, are you talking
I was joking. Like, are you on the Diddy?
Yeah.
guys, I'm actually like that could have been me.
Should we go? Should we have a Fishbowl meetup at the Diddy trial? It's in Brooklyn.
Oh,
No, like we could do a Fishbowl meetup. We do a Fishbowl. What's it called? Tailgate at the Diddy trial.
people tailgate trials.
We'll listen to Cassie music. I think she has like one album, so it'll be on loop. We'll listen to the Cassie.
Yeah.
Dress as your favorite Diddy victim. I'm kidding. God, why is this live? I will say, like, on my podcast, No Thanks We're Good, go listen to it. I have to edit it because I like say so many things that I can't, like, I have to edit so many jokes. So I might get kicked off this show because
It's a bad duo when you edit something that you know. Like on KFC Radio, I can say whatever I want because I take.
I get
out everything.
edited.
I say like I leave in seriously like 50% of what I say. On this show, I don't have that same fallback. Mm-hmm. So as much as I want to talk about jury duty, I cannot talk about jury duty.
someone said this isn't my joke. We'll have a baby oil slip and slide.
That's funny.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, if we were on KFC Radio, you would have said everything already.
Yeah, I would have. Wait, okay, Peyton, continue the tattoo tour. I'm still curious.
That's 1, 2, 3. I have one on my ankle.
What's the ankle?
It's sad.
Oh,
If you don't want to share, you don't have
Yeah,
to share.
I just have like a little diamond for.
I mean, if you don't want to share, you don't have to share. But
it's
you
like
did
a-
get it tatted on your body.
yeah, but it's like you can never see it because it's like
I'm just
on
kidding.
my foot.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
It's a death.
If she pulls, wait, no, that's honestly, and I'm really not trying to make a bit out of your thing. But if I had a close family member die, I'd be getting a tattoo, and I would be telling everyone.
Yeah.
well, is it the kid?
Yeah.
Oh no, there
Well,
was.
so okay, it's like a.
You don't have to. You
like
don't
a
have to.
thorn.
You don't have
It's all
to.
right. It's really not that bad. It's just like a diamond because like for Thon, like I did a thing called Thon at Penn State. So we had like little kids that had pediatric cancer, and the logo is a 4 diamond. So he passed away, and I got a little diamond. And actually, when I
sweet.
went to the tattoo, me and my roommate, we both knew him, so we went together. And I was like, "Can I have a diamond? Like, I just need a diamond." The guy drew like one of those like fucking like actual diamonds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shine bright like a diamond.
like shine bright like a diamond. He like put it on. I was like, no, not that. Like, holy shit. I almost had like the oh, it was so.
You almost had like a crazy diamond for
like,
a child.
Oh God, yeah. Holy shit. That
What
was
if she was
brutal.
like pulled out her foot and it said Andy on the bottom?
Now to my next trick.
And she had like an Andy tattoo on her foot.
I'm sure that people have to have that, right? What do you think the most common tattoo is?
I think like
butterfly.
a butterfly. But like a butterfly, I will say like is an iconic tattoo. Like I stand by a butterfly.
I like tramp stamps.
I love tramp stamps.
Love a tramp stamp.
No, I want one.
My friend Steph has such a cool butterfly and a tramp stamp, and they're super cool stuff.
I think the tramp stamps are like kind of chic.
I do too. I do too.
I'm not allowed to get tattoos
Why not?
because my mom won't let me.
You're 25.
I know, but like I don't want to like disrespect my mother like that.
She comes on Fishbowl, talks about blowjobs. Her mom won't let her get a tattoo. Last episode,
so
she's
true.
like, "What about when the taint is in your mouth?" She's called her daddy.
Yeah. Sometimes she tunes in, and I didn't really realize it until recently. Now it's gonna kind of like, I guess I haven't really held back much.
Well, I don't think you can. You can't. That's like your job. You can't hold back, and it's also not your personality. Just like me with the jokes, which like I'm a good person, guys. But my mom is actually coming in town today, and I was like, maybe I have her on Fishbowl. But then if she comes
God.
on Fishbowl, she'll be aware of the show and start listening.
True.
Well, does she do that? Does she like watch all your stuff?
I don't know. We prefer to not talk about it.
Oh, you don't talk about
Yeah,
it.
we don't talk about it.
Is she a supportive mother of you?
She's a supportive mother. Like we can talk about things, and she's such a sweetheart. I love my mom so much. But she is embarrassed.
Of you?
She is embarrassed by the content I'm putting out,
Oh, well.
What?
which is okay. It's okay. We're just
Want
like
to talk about it?
we have no. We have totally different. We have
Getting
totally
vulnerable.
different lines of like what we find funny and acceptable to be out there, which is totally fine. So she's like supportive in the way like I can tell her about like things that are happening. Oh, this happened, but like my sister's content, if you follow my sister Megan Banowitz, her content is much more clean. And so like when we like are visiting my mom or like go to my mom's church, everyone's like, oh my God, Megan, like we love, you know what I mean? And it's like literally, it's like I never posted a video in my life. And not to dunk on my sister, but like I'm bigger than my sister.
I mean, seriously, like it could be worse. I mean,
No, it could
the last
totally
time we
be
were
worse.
Doing this, I talked about blowjobs for 20 minutes.
Yeah. And by the way, riveting.
clip.
Well, I also
mega.
clip. I said once if Jackie says taint or penis, I need that clipped immediate. Actually, speaking of, and I feel like when you talk about blowjobs, we really have a connection with our male audience, which is great because we want to connect with our male audience. Something I learned that men love is World War I, World War II, any type of war, any type of history. And my boyfriend actually told me one time that if we're ever like laying down together.
Seriously, what is the deal with them loving it though?
No, I don't. I think it's instinct. I think it's like they were meant to kill.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the way that like the yeah,
You know what I mean?
The way that like they all think about the Roman Empire. It's like, oh, you guys like really want to like dominate.
No, like if I'm being so honest, like men are obviously like like they are obsessed with.
They do kind of have it in their blood to
and it's
lead.
like what do we expect?
Like I seriously want no part of like leadership or horses or like.
No, and between you and me, like men were made to destroy things.
Yeah. They're really good at it.
Men are meant to kill people.
Yeah. Do you like history?
Like some.
Okay.
Well, what's your favorite like history thing?
Because I feel
Pearl
like
Harbor.
Oh wow, that was such a quick answer.
I went to see Pearl Harbor.
I need to see your birth certificate. What were you originally at birth?
I was born on 9/11.
Oh, that's
No!
That's right.
2001?
2000.
Oh, wow.
It's actually so.
How do you celebrate your birthday?
No, it's honestly like fucking sad, man.
You had a 9/11 themed birthday party?
No, I will say this is probably like kind of disrespectful to say, but my birthday was so much better back when I lived in Pittsburgh because like nobody knew anybody. Sorry. Now living in
anything
New
you're
York,
saying,
it's so sad because it's just like my heart goes out to everything.
But also, like, we're trying to have a good time.
I'm like, damn, like the last year on my birthday, like Hannah came in here, not a single person was talking like in New York. She slid me a cupcake and said happy birthday. And I said, damn, bro, like we all have to be sad all day. Moment of silence.
Yeah.
Like, come on, and then let's party. Osama bin Laden literally ruined my birthday.
Yeah. What about
Osama bin Laden literally ruined my birthday.
He did. He fucking
maybe
blew
let's
it up.
forget like a little bit for half the day, or let's just
You should get never forget on your. That's your next tattoo.
Oh, I there's a pair of jeans with the line 9/11. Both like
I've seen
jeans and I sent it to my
That's your next
family group
birthday
chat, and I said birthday outfit, and my mom called me and she said I really would strongly advise not wearing
We gotta
those.
have
I said,
more
bro,
fun,
I'm
guys.
joking. I'm not gonna wear those on the streets of New York City.
We've got to have more fun. That is so crazy. I will say, like, I don't really remember 9/11. I remember seeing, because I was so young, because I'm like so young, and I remember seeing clips of 9/11 on YouTube and being like, I'm confused. Did this happen or is this a movie? Like I couldn't. I was like, special effects have gotten really good.
Yeah, you thought it was
like when I was like when I first started getting on the desktop and like really surfing the web, I was like literally like, I'm confused. Is this a dream? Like I was just so confused by it. But meanwhile, my boyfriend's 2 years older than me, and he grew up in New York, and his mom actually took him to see the wreckage, him and his brothers.
Yeah.
And every picture
on the day of.
no, like a week.
was
like
like,
when like
On the day of, come on, son. Come on.
Some people jumping.
Like like weeks like before they like like it took a while to clean up, and she was like, you know what, like even though you guys are young, like I think like we should every like picture, like artwork from that time that they have of him as a little kid, it's all 9/11. He drew 9/11 in every like art project, like every little drawing like of his family.
Oh no.
Every like here's my mom, here's my brother, here's our cat, and here are the twin tower, like everything. So I do like see where like if you're from like obviously like America stood still, never forget. But if you're like from America and not
From New York, yeah, like a Jersey area.
Yeah, like even like Long Island, and I can't imagine it must be so much worse for like city kids. But
that's
like
a true gamble as a mother to be like, this is either gonna instill some good, like lessons in them, or it's gonna seriously traumatize them. And she took the gamble, and it seems like it went with trauma.
No, she definitely went with trauma, but I do think that they like are like happy they saw it. Because it's like it's not like you'll forget, never forget.
Never forget.
Yeah, never forget.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like, men love war, and my boyfriend had told me before, like when we were laying down, like he likes to listen to war documentaries while he falls asleep, and he's like, sometimes I like to pretend that your body is like a boulder and like I'm hiding behind it, like as a soldier. Like my like unconscious body, like I'm sleeping, and he's like,
Oh, I was like,
and
he's
he's
like sexual thing.
no. Like while I'm sleeping, no, while
be a
he's
boulder.
while he's drifting to sleep, and he's like in the background.
It's like
Those are-
trench warfare.
Yeah, he's in the warfare.
Oh,
And so
that's really cool.
I am like, I can't get my into World War One. Like I'm not really in. It's just like not necessarily like it doesn't hit as hard to me as much as like Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Yeah.
But then I saw this TikTok, and this is going to lead back to it. But this girl made a TikTok being like, if you are 200 pounds, you shouldn't be doing Pilates.
I saw that.
And then my friend Maggie Winters, really funny comedian, made a video responding to it where she goes, if you're not 200 pounds, you're not picking the restaurant.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought was
saw
really
that.
funny. Maggie's amazing. Everyone go follow her.
funny.
And she goes, you guys are like, what, let's go to lettuce? Yeah. So funny. But this girl responded being like, I don't think that this girl who also like I have to assume that she was trying to be funny. I don't think she was the girl who originally made the video. But I saw this girl respond to it. She's like, I don't think this girl knows the origins of Pilates. So Pilates was created by Joseph Pilates.
Yeah.
You saw this, who was a World War I prisoner.
Oh, I didn't know this.
He was a German imprisoned by the British, and he saw they were like all in the
Wait, I thought like I thought I followed Joseph Pilates on Instagram.
Bro.
Wait, no, I bought his DVD
Who do I
workouts.
follow?
I bought his DVD workouts.
Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, well, so there's an
He
impersonator.
would love
Fan
solid
account?
humor.
They're making edits like that one of you.
It was just like another guy with the first name
Joseph Pilates.
Pilates.
So he was in camped, I guess that's the right word. And
Does it look like I have Kangles right now?
no, you're just wearing chunky
I'm wearing
socks.
too socks, but like seriously, okay, continue. Shut up, Kevin
we look
Durant.
like,
Oh,
you
you're
know,
on my side.
no, I was
Shut up, Kevin.
okay. Woman on woman crime. Woman on woman crime.
That was so crazy. I'm so sorry. Okay.
It was, you were, by the way, you were holding on to that.
yeah.
You know when someone says something?
No, yeah, you know as soon as you said Kevin Durant. she's like,
I was like, damn, you must have really thought my calves looked like that. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
So Joseph Pilates, he was imprisoned. And he basically like, they were all like looking like shit. Everyone was looking like shit. He was like, damn, like our bodies are not ready for summer. He saw there were cats also in the camp who like were also starving. Like I think they were just like stray cats. And the cats like looked strong still. And he was like, how do cats like stay strong even if they're underfed? And it was because cats stretch all day.
Oh,
So he was like, we need to be stretching and finding a way. And so like the whole like Pilates machine part, I'm like, were they in chains or something? Like, what is this whole shit about? But he started doing it, and then he also like brought it to like soldiers who were disabled, or you know, because you can lay down when you do Pilates. Anyways. Why is Caroline lying? Bitch, I'm not lying. Google is free, bitch. Anyways, I was like, oh, okay. So like I can get in on this.
love that.
Women Pilates, men World War I, we combine.
If they had told me that, I would have been much more interested in World War One. And remind me how World War One started again.
No, I believe World War I started when the world went to war.
Oh, okay. That's I do remember like World War II.
What was that one? Yes.
That's Hitler. Like Caroline said, there was a star.
I said that because we were like, World War II, we got down. Hitler is the star. It's kind of how I feel about the Batmans. Like, Joker was such a breakout star. He's very much the Hitler of, because it's like, oh, we'll always remember that one because we had, and I don't mean star in a positive way. You know what I mean? He was just like a villain on reality TV.
Yeah. And that's how you remember it.
And that's how we remember World War II.
I remember it.
We're like, oh, well, of course, that's the one with the Joker in it. But World War I.
Yeah, World War One.
That was George Washington, no?
That World
No,
War
no, I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no.
Was it?
World War One was Britain.
Nobody's allowed to look up anything.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Fuck! I don't want to be one of these people that don't know something about this.
was
So let me get this.
homeschooled, bitches.
It was.
I
It
don't
was.
need to know.
It was Great Britain
wasn't so.
versus the Soviet. No, so this was like fucking Joseph Stalin. and
British,
shit.
the British.
Wasn't it?
The British.
No, I think that
Because this is where the carrots came in. Remember I told you the story about the carrots?
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
So this is World War One, which means that it's the British and the Germans. Nick, give me a nod.
Now I'm forgetting the carrots.
He doesn't fucking know either. He's like, God damn.
Okay.
Fell out of college twice. I
You
don't
failed out of college twice?
Oh yeah, same one.
Oh, the same one. Well,
that's
well, then it's really only once.
Does anybody back there know what World War One is? Probably.
No, I said Germany.
No, we could get this, guys. It's British.
Yes.
Seriously, like so.
And like
the
Austria. Austria was the key. Austria was like they were trying to fight over fucking Austria. Someone had
Dare
to get
I
Austria to
say
get.
Germany was in it too at this point? Like I know that they were for sure a big player in the two.
You're right about that. It's kind of what led to 2 because we charged them a fuck
Yeah, because
ton of money.
I think it was
remember
like
that.
because they're kind of like they go hand in hand, right? So it's got to be kind of similar gripes.
So we've landed that it was the British, and we landed that it was Austria, right?
yeah, I threw in Germany. Do you want to throw in a country
Soviet Union, right?
like Italy?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And so basically, all these people, what's the vibe? Is it like over land? Is it over? I got a slight.
It's always power.
It's always.
And it goes back, and they're so good at it.
I think it was to get like is Austria a big part of this? Or am I being stupid?
So it's,
Yeah,
but
that-
Mussolini is too, right?
Mussolini.
Sequel.
Austria, the Franz Duke, I think Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the Austrian guy that got
Yes.
assassinated. That's what kicked it all off.
Yes. Okay, I knew how it got kicked off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we have- can we have a
and then
caller?
some other
Oh,
stuff
yeah, I'm literally
happened.
gonna text my
you,
boyfriend.
You can have a call. Like
Hey, are there any? Is there anyone in the chat who wants to explain?
It's
mansplain
large
it?
here. Doesn't he have like the history?
Oh,
podcast?
he would be real good.
Oh,
Seriously, permission for somebody to mansplain this to us.
I'll go try to find large.
I just know. I know the fucking like American history.
Okay.
Laissez-faire economy.
Oh,
All that shit.
Yeah, what, remind me of that.
Let the people do as they
The
please.
people, yeah, like just like let the people kind of decide.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one that like I'm speaking of like the not letting us forget, never forget, the Alamo.
No, I would never forget the
Okay,
Alamo
so I
or
actually-
9/11.
I didn't forget it. I just seriously never knew what the Alamo, like the whole deal was with that. What happened?
So here's the deal. As a child, I
feel
could
so
tell you the
seriously, are we
Alamo
dumb?
so well
What do you do?
because I'm from Texas.
Oh,
And I've gone to the Alamo. Now, as an adult, Johnny Crockett.
yeah.
So Johnny Crockett, he had a fur hat with a tail on it, very much giving that one Jedi.
He knows shit.
That one Jedi. All the
Johnny Crockett.
Thank God, a man.
Thank God.
Vibbs walked in here with his dick over his shoulder.
yeah.
So Vibbs, can we tell you a rundown of what we got as World War One?
What was the point of that?
Austria,
I was juking out.
Okay.
Austria,
As I called
Germany.
Nick, the camera guy.
We're gonna throw some countries at you. You're gonna tell us
Yes.
if they were in World War One or not.
Yes.
Okay.
George Washington.
Not a country.
Kicked off because of Austria. Archduke Franz Ferdinand got assassinated, and then the war started.
Yep.
Whoa, big deja
Then-
vu.
Wait, Peyton, I feel like you were holding back on us.
I mean,
that's-
confirmed
yeah.
that. He confirmed that. So it got started, and then the countries, there were two sides, and I forget the fucking names of the two.
Germany.
Britain.
I said Germany.
They were
said
called
Germany.
something though, weren't they?
Oh, the powers.
The powers, the allies and the powers, the allies.
Allies in the powers. The
Yeah.
Axis.
So the Axis and the Allies. Yeah.
That's two. That's
I don't know if that was more World War II though.
Shit. Well, what do you know?
They just said they needed a guy to explain to some women. I was like,
I
well, I
thought
know
you
more
were the
than
type
women
that'd
do.
be like a YouTube essay World War guy.
Yeah.
you're just kind of
got the-
repeating
you got the-
everything
the
that we're
main
saying back
thing.
to you.
So what were they fighting over?
Terrible PR for World War One.
Well, Europe was just a powder keg, and it was time for it to explode.
Yeah.
And they were all butting up against each other.
But what over what were they so what was powder kegging them?
Just everything, the economy.
But what was the end goal of the war? Land?
Yeah, Germany wanted to expand.
Expand.
Expand. They always want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expand and the allies, that came back to me. The Axis and the allies.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
good, Jackie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So okay, you don't know.
I mean, not really. No, they're like, they said you wanted like the basics, and like Archduke Franz Ferdinand getting assassinated was like the main thing. Did you know the assassins that assassinated him all had tuberculosis? There was a bunch of people that were supposed to do it, and most of them were like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna do this." They stopped. But the people that had tuberculosis were like, "You know what? I got nothing to live for. I'm gonna just do this."
That's actually a hack.
Yeah, send in your week. So like you're saying, when we start getting our military together, we should go to the critical ward of the hospital and be like, hey, listen, you don't got much time
You
left.
guys are front line.
Yeah.
Just someone on like death row, like a prisoner or something, and be like, "Hey, you got nothing."
Well, I've always thought that like that would be a good app. Is like kind of well, this might be not PC, but like getting the people who don't really have like a will to live anymore, and like
The depressed.
like if like if you need like lights hung up in kind of a risky area where it's like you might die.
Wait, what's the Fishbowl number?
What? 44.
To call in.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm gonna send Keep going.
Is there a history teacher that's like that just got out of school and they're like,
My boyfriend said he'd call in.
Oh, to explain World War One?
Yeah.
I'm just amazed you guys are interested in World War One. It's just like the least interesting of the wars.
That's why we're interested. It's the First of all, World War II is just a sequel.
It's one of the best sequels ever.
But similar
Rocky 2.
to Shrek 2 and Batman Dark Knight Rises.
It's up there.
It's a better sequel.
It's up there.
Wait, are we talking Joker lore on this podcast right now?
Basically, because it's like you need World War I to get World War II, but World War II is a better sequel.
Yeah.
Horrible bosses.
You want
The
to?
second one was better.
You want to know a war that gets forgotten about? It's
Toy
literally
Story 2.
Oh, Toy Story 2, the graphics, the animation's so much better in 2 than the
Unbelievably
first
better.
one. The first one, you're like, ugh, gross. 1995, what were we doing?
Yeah, literally. Literally.
Literally.
Who won the first one?
Well, in war, Jackie, no one wins.
America. We're back to back.
What's America thing?
Yeah, no, we're like the Patriots or the Chicago Bulls during 1996. We were just like winning.
Well, Germany
You
definitely.
ever seen that shirt back to
I
back
knew
World
that.
War
I knew
champs?
that. I knew that. Oh, because yeah. Guys, seriously, I knew that. That was really dumb.
Germany definitely lost, and at the end, it's like a movie, and it like sets up for the sequel. They're like, they're dead, but are they?
Top Gun Maverick, that's better than the original, apparently.
No.
Oh no, I totally agree. Sorry.
No.
Blade Runner 2.
No. Top Gun Maverick being nominated for a Best Picture, trash.
Okay, here we go. We're about to get the tea.
Is there not a
Can you hear?
is there a better way?
Break it down, white boy.
Can you guys hear
God.
him?
Oh.
Okay, can you explain World War One?
Okay. So I'm gonna give a Spark Notes version of World War
hear
One.
him?
Some of it might not be super duper accurate, but mostly accurate.
I realized my volume was all the way down. Okay, go. Real quick.
Okay. Real quick. So in the beginning of the turn of the century, a lot of countries in Europe, there's a lot of tension brewing, right? These countries
Okay,
haven't had a
some
war
might say.
with each other in a while. You know when you don't get into like a fight in a while?
Yeah, and it gets
You kinda
bottled
like-
up.
You're kind of like, I need to fucking fight, you know?
Totally.
But at the same time, technology had been progressing so quickly. The last major war that was fought with horses and like muskets, and now they had cars and airplanes and machine guns.
Damn.
And no one's really ever used it in a war before. Okay, so in Europe, there were a lot of like empires at the time. There was something called the Ottoman Empire, and then there was a lot of tension between countries. So countries started to make alliances with one another. And basically, they'd be like, Britain and France would be like, listen, France, if you get into a war, we'll back you the fuck up, dude. We got you, right?
Okay.
And then Germany was like, Ottoman Empire, if you get into a war, we'll fucking back you up, bro. We got you. So
It's kind of rough and rowdy.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
good
rough
point.
variety. People are making alliances. It's kind of like reality TV shows a little bit. How
Totally.
there's like big alliances. So there was one event that basically started it all. There was a politician named the Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Was his name.
Okay.
And
Point.
And he was
Tuberculosis.
in like a country that now this is where I get a little murky on it. I think he was ruling a country and the people there kind of hated him, right? So he was like, oh, let me go on like a parade with my wife, right? And like with an open car and some
Very JFK.
to get people to like him.
Very
So
JFK.
some Serbian nationalist who hated this guy Franz Ferdinand was like, I'm gonna pop a cap in this guy's ass, right?
Hell
so
yeah.
He does. And he
Pop a
kills
cap
him.
in this guy's ass. Is
shoot
that
him.
a cool way to say?
He had tuberculosis. Member of the Black Hand.
Back in 1913, that's how they spoke.
Wait. Was this while he was in the convertible? Was it seriously like another JFK? Or a first?
Yeah, the convertible was down, open top.
Okay, so JFK.
Well, it was summertime.
Actually, do you guys want to hear a very interesting fact about this particular assassination? It's very, very interesting. So him shooting him wasn't the first attempt that day to kill him. In fact, their original idea was to throw a grenade into the car.
Okay.
But, Archduke Franz Ferdinand batted that shit away.
Oh.
He saw the grenade and he
swatted
it out
it.
of there.
He swatted
He
the grenade
swatted
out.
it out.
Wait, I can't get over.
Shit, he like stuffed it like he was blocking a shot in basketball.
Whoa.
And he just stuffed that shit out.
His poor wife.
So,
Yeah.
What'd that bitch ever do?
His wife also got shot too. But so anyway, the cab driver who was like, "Oh shit, this crowd's tossing grenades at us. Let's get out of here." So he turns down a one-way road the wrong way, and he gets stuck in like traffic. And then the guy who threw the grenade at him, that was like, "Oh fuck, I missed my one chance." He like happens to walk around the block, and then there's Archduke Franz Ferdinand stuck in traffic.
Damn.
And he's like, "Oh, well, this works." And then he goes up and he shoots them and kills them. So that starts basically where all these countries are like, oh, Germany was like, we'll go to war for killing that guy. And then France and Britain were like, oh, you're going to go to war? We're going to go to war with you. And then Russia's like, hey, Germany, we're also going to go to war with you.
Oh, so everyone just kind of got in on it.
Oh.
So everyone's just like, so basically it's like a tiny little fight that turns into a massive fight. Anyway, everyone was super stoked to go to war. Everyone's like riled up, like all these like young kids, like kids that were like 15, 16, that were not old enough to fight, lied about their age. Because they were like, this is gonna be the Great War. This is gonna be the best. It's like
They wanted to fight.
They were like, this is gonna be awesome. Us and our boys fighting a war. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, there hadn't been a war in a long time, so no one really knew.
Me and my
Just got you
boys.
riled up.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready.
So everyone's getting riled up. They're ready to go to war. And unfortunately, they go to war and they try doing war the way they used to do war, where remember, you ever see those movies where they stand in line and like take turns shooting each other?
Literally gun to mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did that this time, except now they had machine guns. So
Hell yeah.
they were like, they would just basically shoot everyone in like 3 seconds. And they're like, okay, this ain't working. So they started to be like, well, what if we dug trenches so that we don't get blown up by artillery shells and machine guns? So that's what they started doing. They started lining up trenches next to each other, and they would fight over the trenches, basically. Now, they thought that this would not last long. It ended up lasting like 3 or 4 years of the trenches just shooting at each other, little to no progress being made whatsoever. So they would just be
So is
fighting.
it kind of like you groundhog, like pop out the trench, shoot them?
You would pop out to shoot, and then you go back down. Now, another problem with this was that in the trench, it started to get really gross in there, and it would rain a lot, and it would flood, and people started dying a lot of diseases. In fact, most deaths in World War I were not from. Actually, I don't know if this is true, but a lot of deaths.
Oh, you could have just said it.
I could have just said it, but I don't want someone in the chat to fact check me now.
Oh, who cares?
Know anything? That was a major cause of death was disease, not even from the battle. Also, this is where like PTSD kind of started, because they would do these artillery raids on the trenches. And Pilates,
Yeah.
You're right. This is where Pilates started as well. So soldiers would get all mentally effed up, and they got something called shell shock, where they literally were just like would go insane, and like they had to take them off the battlefield because they were like.
It's like Katniss in Mockingjay.
That's right. So yeah, this went on for a long time. It bankrupted Russia. Russia was in the war, and then they like were losing so badly that they had to like quit the war and be like.
And how does it end?
it ends because Germany, which was the main enemy. So basically, it was France and Britain versus Germany and like the Ottoman Empire, which they weren't really doing anything, and Austria as well. Austria-Hungary, I believe, is actually the name of the country, but they were getting bankrupt from the war because the war cost a lot of money. And then at the last minute, in like the last like 6, I don't know, maybe it was the last year of the war, the United States, who was not involved in the war at all, was like, yeah, we're getting into the war now.
Yeah, we want to be in the
Britain and
drama.
France's side. So basically, like, we're both sides were just beating the fuck up. America comes in and just like punches an already half dead person in the face, and we're like,
yay.
yeah, we're the best. So, and the reason, you want to hear, very interesting, the reason why America got in the war, if you have time.
Okay, this is the last thing.
Okay, sorry. I mean, this is going on too long. I know you said quick. This is
I don't know. It just kind of feels like the vibe, like we're not talking. It kind of, I don't know, the vibe.
No,
of the
but
room.
I'm actually like really
too
interested.
much.
But I do feel like I'm learning a lot. Does anybody have any questions?
No,
I have a problem with horse representation in his facts.
Vibbs has a problem with the horse
If
representation.
you've ever seen Steven Spielberg's War
Okay,
Horse,
tell me about the horse.
a lot of horses. A lot of horses were used. That's all I have to say.
They were.
I just wanted to talk about horses.
like riding
for a
on
second.
them.
Not, they did use them to ride on them. You're right. But then they invented tanks
For
in
sure.
the middle of the war.
For sure.
Any other questions from the ladies?
Guys, I'm so excited that we won. I didn't really know that.
No, we won. And that's, so I did learn today on Julia Fox's TikTok, I learned these are terms that come from war. Loose cannon, in the trenches, blowing off steam, deadline, over the top, back to square one, bite the bullet, caught in a crossfire, trench coat, and bikini.
Oh, how's bikini?
Bikini got in there.
I know, I need to Google it. But, okay, anyways, thank you. I think that's it.
Sorry for being boring, but
No, it wasn't. We learned a lot.
I hope you ladies learn. All right, have a good day. Bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much.
Bye,
No, that's really fun. Wait,
Keep-
sorry. Then I got distracted by.
By pop icons, alienated.
Yeah. Can we talk about that earlier?
Wait, what?
Is there a baby out?
There's a baby.
Yeah, I do believe they have a baby.
Baby in the office.
Not together, they're siblings.
Oh my god.
Who are they?
They're pop icons.
You know them. They're so
them.
iconic.
It's the potential breakup song.
Should we give them a standing O?
He just taught us about World War One, and we're like, you don't know.
You don't know about Allie and AJ? I'm gonna search why bikinis is a thing. Okay, so how do we feel after we?
Allie and AJ from like Disney Channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know them. I remember that name.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Damn, that's
Wait,
cool.
I'm so excited that we won.
Becky, what do you mean?
I know. That was like truly like like when I say I meant to preface being like I seriously don't know anything about the wars.
Do you know who won the Civil War?
Well, yeah, we did. Well, yeah. That was when we.
But we were also fighting us.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
We were also fighting us.
Sorry. The North one.
Do you think because you know gingers are black?
I like seriously don't know anything about history.
Do you think like
because gingers are black?
were they involved in the Civil War?
Sorry.
You
know gingers are black?
No, gingers are black.
Oh, you're not on TikTok this week? Gingers are black. So this girl made this TikTok. She was like, no, I'll explain. It's great. This girl made this TikTok being like, gingers are black. And I was like, okay, this is funny. Like, this is a funny bit. A lot of gingers made funny videos being like, thank you, sister, including Mook. It was really funny. But then like a few gingers took it a bit too far and were like, we are discriminated against, like, and like making videos crying. And then a lot of black people came back and were like, okay,
Yeah.
we were having fun.
I didn't see any of that.
Was there? Are they just saying that they're black? Like they're black because they face discrimination? Or
Yeah,
is
and
it
people make fun of
something
them.
like,
And then Gia on the last episode was talking about how gingers aren't hot. So she's saying black people aren't hot.
oh no, cancel.
Gonna be me.
What? Why was she saying gingers aren't hot?
She's just not attracted to them.
I don't
feel
think
like
I've
gingers are
ever
having a
seen an
moment.
attractive ginger.
You haven't?
Like, man.
No,
I think
totally
ginger
disagree.
girls are really pretty.
Totally
But
disagree. I'm into all gingers except for kids.
you have a.
You guys don't see cute ginger men?
I kind of think I haven't really considered. I guess I don't see color. I haven't really considered.
Oh, that's good. Okay, Jackie, you win.
Ginger or not.
Point to you.
Oh my god, seriously.
We love you guys. Yay, we love you guys.
Oh my god, seriously,
Oh my
like
God,
that's
the
so
baby.
crazy. The baby's really
That's really cool.
Is that a ginger baby?
Oh, they can
I think
totally hear
blonde.
us.
Oh, a blonde baby. Okay, wait. Let's just like finish up about the war.
I wish all gingers fought in the war front lines.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, I can't make a joke.
Microaggression.
They don't have souls. No, okay. Where did the "they don't have souls" thing even come from?
I think it came from a South Park episode.
South Park.
I thought it was before that, but then they just kind of ran with it. I don't know.
You're like, it's actually the trenches.
I've heard gingers say like there's a before South Park and after South Park.
I saw that clip. What was that? What was that? Mostly sports.
I don't know if
There's
saw it there.
an amazing clip. I think it's from Mostly Sports because but it's Mook, Connor Griffin. Oh, there's another redhead on that couch, and they say like there's a clear before and after that South Park episode, and they cut to the three of them, and they're like almost with tears in their eyes. It's so funny.
Okay, so here's a list of things that caught strays and it seriously torpedoed their career. 1, Nickelback. Like I think Colin Quinn had like a
so many strays.
That's so true.
2, The Gap from Crazy Stupid Love saying Ryan Gosling saying be better than The Gap.
Yeah. That
3,
was a big stray.
Gingers.
Did catch strays too.
So let's just keep this list in mind and we'll keep adding to it. Probably somebody here.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Miranda Cos.
She caught.
He did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know my first concert ever was a Miranda Cosgrove concert, and I stand by that her music career. I love her.
Yeah.
When I'm kissing you, my senses come alive.
Why is Miranda Cosgrove in trouble? What'd she do?
She just got made fun of a lot for saying like, "What's her favorite swear word?" And she said probably fuck.
Yeah.
And then it became an edit.
And then she like giggled. Probably fuck.
But it was actually
I agree with her.
Cummings. Yeah, I know. That's my
That probably would be.
What's your guys' favorite curse words? No one say a slur.
No, I know. That would have been really funny comedic timing.
That would be great, but we can't.
Probably. First of all, like underrated. Like I was gonna put a cap in her ass. Like
Yeah. He's being silly.
That's so funny, and that's kind of like a gay way to say we kill somebody.
It is pretty gay.
Oh, that's another good sequel. 22 Jump Street. Better than 21 Jump Street.
Oh yes.
Popping each other's assholes.
Hey, Step Up 2 wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it's better than the first.
Step Up 2.
I loved Step Up as good. High School Musical 2 was also a good sequel.
Yeah.
Did you see Ashley Tisdale's TikTok where she goes, my daughter's friend started liking High School Musical, and so I think like someone else brought High School Musical into her daughter's world. Her daughter had seen it and didn't really care, and so then she was like, oh, like kind of like, oh, well now I love it, and she's like can't stop listening to it all the time. And Ashley Tisdale was like, especially Humanuka Nuka Nuka Apple, and Ashley Tisdale goes, I hate that song. She's like, I can't get away from High School Musical.
What it is?
I don't.
Nuka Nuka Apple. It was a deleted scene on the High School Musical 2 DVD.
I didn't know. I don't think I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah. Shit.
You guys not watch High School Musical?
Yeah, I guess
Not the
really.
extended
not.
version.
Do you think that she likes Bop to the Top?
Have you seen it?
Nope.
Bop to the top.
Well, you're a man.
Yeah.
You're too busy
Yes,
watching.
I am.
You know what? You didn't know
You were
as
too
much
busy
about-
watching beheading videos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that baby's wearing
Baby
a Peter
is
Pan
so
collar. So
cute.
cute.
You didn't know enough about World War I to be judging us.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
Well, I knew everything he said, but that's all the basic stuff that you know. You knew Franz Ferdinand.
I don't think
it's
I
like,
was-
all right, they don't need to know about that.
They kind of all like started war.
And all the countries that are in it, they don't even exist anymore, really. So they're all changed their names.
I would too. I'd be so their dead names.
Yeah.
I'd be so embarrassed. Yeah. I'd be so embarrassed. I also wait, I know that you guys are talking about war. I'm gonna go back to that topic that we weren't vibing on. Did you guys ever on like DVDs play the games?
High School
I
Musical.
know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, like on first of all, the loading menu on the Shrek DVD was iconic.
Mm-hmm.
It was Donkey in the background going, "Pick me, pick me."
Yeah.
And then when you played the movie, the pigs would go, "Play the Morphe."
Yeah. And then they had the like the fake bloopers.
Yes,
That was so
And then
funny.
on Shrek 2, you could play the American Idol game and Simon Cowell.
it's all coming back.
Oh my god.
I miss DVD games.
Did they do that with anything else, or was it just Shrek?
On A Cinderella Story, I had that DVD, and there was a game on it where you could like try like. It was just like they went the extra mile. I remember on the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka, there was a thing where you could learn the choreography to the Augustus Goop song.
You totally ate that up.
Augustus.
On Willy Wonka?
The Johnny Depp one.
Oh. I don't know if I ever like
Saw that
really,
one?
Like
It's like a
sat down and
fever
watched it.
dream.
Like, yeah, that one was truly a fever dream.
Do you guys remember the first movie you ever saw in theaters?
Oh no, I don't know if I do.
The first
just
memory I have in a movie theater is seeing Marley and Me, and my dad had to carry me home. I was sobbing up. He had to drag me down the steps. That's the first memory I have in a movie theater, which is fucked.
Did you have any idea going in? Were you like, it's gonna be a happy tale about a
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, yeah, I love dogs, and then I was sobbing.
Yeah, that's crazy to not preface you as a child.
I know. I mean, I don't know if we even knew. When did that come out? Like maybe I went on like opening night.
Well, there's like websites that my mom used to look at that would like be like, oh, here's all the drugs and alcohol in the movie. Here's like whatever in the movie. And yet she accidentally made the mistake of taking me to Talladega Nights.
Oh.
And it started and she was immediately like, oh my God, like covering my eyes. But they didn't leave. We stayed for the full movie. And I think that's like the movie that I can remember, the first movie in theaters, which is weird because I probably was like a little bit older.
I think similar note, I definitely watched movies before this, but Bridge to Terabithia, I remember.
Holy. My mom read that to us aloud, and when she was reading, and it got to the part where the sister tells, okay, spoiler alert, that Anna Sophia Robb dies. She goes, in the book, she goes, your friend died. My mom went, before she read it, and we were like, what? And I'm like, Mom, you didn't know that before you started reading that?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever read Where the Red Fern Grows?
Sounds like your mom just didn't do.
I did not.
Sounds familiar.
The Red
Yeah, that
Fern
one.
Grows?
Was a dog die in that?
Books when we were a kid were like, let's have a gruesome death to a child.
Yeah.
No natural causes. A gruesome death to a child. Let's have a beloved family pet die.
Yeah.
It's too much. And let's also have a slur. Why not? Throw it in there.
And also just like a lot of like racial. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's only one book, I think.
Yeah, which one are you thinking of? Well, I was just thinking of like Disney. Like I feel like they just have like a bunch of like weird like.
I think like To Kill a Mockingbird had slurs, and I think what's the
Catcher in the Rye, right?
Yeah, no. What's the
Tom
other
Sawyer.
one? Tom Sawyer. That's one I was thinking of.
That's pretty edited.
Also,
now.
Paddington had some slurs.
Tarzan had a lot.
Just kidding.
Paddington's there.
Yeah. I read that in college, and I was like, oh, wow, this is...
Wait, you want to know what I learned
Really?
recently? And you guys are
Yeah.
going to clown on me. You guys are going to be like, oh, she's so dumb. Jane, the chick that lived with gorillas, was a real fucking person.
Jane Goodall?
Yeah.
Well, she also lived with chimpanzees, not gorillas, so let's get that.
Oh, my bad.
They're completely different animals.
My
but
bad.
no, have you
ever
seen her? Have you seen her documentary?
No, I didn't know she was like a real person.
Oh, she's a baddie.
No, I believe it.
I'm a big fan.
I'm going to pull up a picture of her. Also,
Tell me why. Sorry, just on the topic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like. Did you guys do like always have to have? Like I feel like I did a million reports on Jane Goodall because like we always had to choose an animal to do some kind of report on, and I was always picking chimpanzees.
Yeah.
And did you guys have like a certain animal that you would just always?
What?
well, I had a penguin web.
Yeah, I didn't have to do reports on animals.
Oh, what?
Were you in zookeeping class?
I feel like I had minimum. One time I did one on a striped skunk. I did at least 4 that I can remember on chimpanzees.
What class was this for? Just
No, guys, this was just like elementary school.
I don't remember the past
just-
24 years of my life.
What can you tell us about chimpanzees?
I don't remember much for the 4, but like I remember. I don't remember much.
You know what they should have taught us in school? That they don't make it easy to buy tickets. These days, you got to sign up at pre-sale. You got to get in queue. By the time you get through, all the best tickets are gone. Also, I have to like take out a credit card and a certain type of credit card just to get the tickets. It's insane. Going to concerts should be about the show itself, not about waiting in a virtual line. Lucky for me, I use Gametime, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Literally use Gametime to get my Brat ticket when I went to go see Brat by myself. Yeah. Gametime makes tickets easier and faster. Prices on the app actually go down closer to showtime. So let me tell you guys, controversial take, but I am pumped about the Lifetime's tour, Katy Perry's tour. So I went to Gametime. I searched Katy Perry Lifetime tour. I hit Gametime picks. Now look at these prices. I can be in GA for $207. That's unheard of. So listen, guys, what are you waiting for? I'm going to buy these Katy Perry tickets now. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code Fishbowl, FISHBOWL, all caps, for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code FISHBOWL, all caps, for $20 off. Download the Gametime app today. What time is it?
Game time. On the topic of chimpanzees. So chimpanzees. I've brought this up before, kind of. Like, I've teased it here and there. Chimpanzees. Thumbs. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty much no other animals. Well, like some do. Raccoons. Thumbs.
Yeah.
All the other ones, no thumbs. Why did raccoons get the thumbs? And are they like little, like, you know, thieves because they have thumbs and because they have the ability to grab things? Like if dogs had thumbs, would they would for sure
Well,
be able
I'm
to-
wondering if...
Or did they just...
It's like the yeah.
I'm wondering if raccoons haven't been domesticated.
You said that like a southern woman.
Yeah, they haven't been domesticated, so they maybe evolved to have thumbs.
Because they needed the food. But then it's like, so why don't dogs or cats have thumbs?
Well, dogs and cats are mostly domesticated.
Yeah, but okay, that's a good point.
By the way, my sister's cat has a thumb.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, but like an
But
actual
it's
thumb
not
that they can-
common. It's not common. She doesn't. She
Can they
the only-
move it? Can it
she
move
can.
it?
She can move it. No, she kind of uses it to balance things on her paw. Like she can pick things up and balance them on her thumb, but she can't really use the thumb.
Super weird.
I'll show you a picture.
But that doesn't count as a thumb until you.
I don't think it does. Yeah.
Until you can go into a trash can.
Until you can give a thumbs up.
Like give a thumbs up. Maybe like put a thumb in.
Yeah.
Do you know red
Do you think that they?
pandas are distinct, or what's the word? They come from raccoons. Did you guys know that? Red pandas, you ever heard of those guys?
Yeah.
They're just raccoons, but
Yeah, I
red.
know.
I saw them at the zoo this
Descent.
week. I
Wait,
went
are they
to
actually red?
Descendants, yeah.
Do you think that raccoons do like hand stuff with each other?
Well, I was about to say this
Do they
because
like put a thumb in there?
I've been listening to a lot of Bruno Mars, and I started to think about the song "Gorillas." And imagine being a gorilla,
Oh, they jerk themselves off.
and you hear "Gorillas" by Bruno Mars, and if you need a refresher on the lyrics to "Gorillas," it's "You and me, baby, we're fucking like gorillas."
Yeah.
Imagine being a gorilla and okay.
Yeah, imagine being a gorilla. But what do you think the gorilla's take is on that?
I feel like they might be a little bit like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, really? I feel like they'd be like, yeah, we fuck.
I think they'd
Maybe
be honored.
some of. I'm kind of more like
They're probably
you
like,
and
yeah,
me.
what a virgin ass. Like, I think that they take pride in it.
Me, I'm more like you and me, baby. We be fucking like otters. Something sweet. Sensual.
Otters rape each other. So you
Yeah.
So do dolphins. Dolphins rape people.
Yes.
Yeah.
people.
I've never seen a
What
dolphin.
does that mean? Do dolphins have penises?
They just like, I've never seen the video, but I've gotten it sent to me.
You haven't seen video footage.
I don't think I want to
court.
see that video.
in court.
Yeah.
I saw something on Discovery Channel Shark Week where they have orgies around like whales carcasses. They like go eat a whale carcass and then they just like
Who does?
sharks. These are sharks.
Sharks.
But then I've never seen a shark penis. But then where they show the video and they're just like rolling around the water and these like big old shark dicks
penises.
are floating around and they got sperm just kind of shooting out and that's
Well-
and they get pregnant that way.
I've never seen my cat's dick personally, but apparently like it is internal and it comes out.
The red rock.
Oh, the red rocket.
I've never seen it because I got him fixed. But I will say one thing about when I got my cat fixed, male cats have like cute little, well, at least the kittens have cute little balls, and I was a little sad to see those.
Oh, that's so sad.
They're really cute. They're like little furry balls.
Yeah, you brought me in here for World War I, but now we're talking my expertise, animal dicks. So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, what?
At the zoo. I was at the zoo this week.
Okay, yeah, wait, so you...
The lemurs. There was this one lemur. I'm not even kidding. I'd have video footage of it. I'll send it to you guys later.
I believe you.
It was
whatever
the
you're about
lemur
to say.
was like licking its own dick. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
For pleasure, for like,
To clean.
I didn't ask him, but
Did he seem
like he was down, and
Jackie's
it was like,
like, how does
really
that
gross. And
feel?
crazy.
yeah. Why were you at the zoo?
We were just vlogging.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
One thing about
Central Park
Payton-
Zoo is sad.
Peyton never stops working.
Yes.
Peyton's vlogging.
Seriously?
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if
Like
like
working like a dog.
if Peyton like lives in like Josh or Bree's like closet.
Yeah. And it's always something different too. It's not just like, oh, I'm always like it's not like, oh, like podcast. It's like, oh, she's running around with a camera.
Non-stop.
Yeah, we went to the zoo and it was honestly awesome, but the Central Park Zoo is really sad.
I agree with you that the Central Park Zoo is sad. Those penguins are so sad.
It stinks like ass cheeks in the penguin zoo. In the penguin exhibit, I've never smelled anything like it.
Like fishy?
I don't even know because it's like in an enclosed thing and then the fucking penguins are behind the thing. I don't know why it smells so bad.
Do they clean it?
They don't clean any of those exhibits. It was seriously so sad. It made me feel like the Central Park Zoo was like for like the rescue special needs animals. Like they had like
really.
Has anybody been there?
I've been there. I agree with you. It's sad.
You're not a zoo guy.
I don't like it. They all make me sad.
Is it illegal to release them? Yeah, that's gotta be so illegal.
Yeah, I definitely think that's illegal.
It's gotta be so.
I think that there's like sanctuaries, like Tiger King. I'm just kidding, but I do believe that there are sanctuaries.
It was really sad.
Do we think that it's necessary? Zoos are necessary to having children learn about animals?
I'm torn on zoos. I'm so torn on zoos.
I fucking love zoos.
I haven't been to a zoo in a long time.
You're giving me kind of mixed signals on zoos.
No, I'm not saying that the Central Park Zoo was sad. Like this can make me sound like a bitch, but it wasn't sad for like
you.
I was sad for myself.
You were having a great time.
Yeah. No, it was I love zoos and I think like they probably take good care of them and it's like I get it. It's not their like natural place, but they probably learn to love it.
How about SeaWorld?
It's like I am not commenting on SeaWorld.
I actually think that we're legally not allowed to talk about SeaWorld here.
What?
I don't. Nick looks really confused.
Well,
what?
No, sorry.
No, Jackie, I've heard about that too. Barstool versus SeaWorld.
Yeah, actually, we're being sued currently by SeaWorld.
No, sorry.
We're like, we have the whale enclosure thing already.
Yeah. Legal was the wrong choice of word. Sorry, it's like I'm just in law mode right now. Not legally. We're not allowed to talk about SeaWorld.
Okay, stop saying
We won't talk about it. We don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get in trouble.
No, but like I said, we won't get in trouble, but SeaWorld. Okay, SeaWorld is
Like you sent a cease and assist.
SeaWorld has asked KC Radio not to talk about them. but for the short time, only because I'm like,
Wait, that was so crazy.
yeah, seriously, I love SeaWorld. Okay.
Oh, you love SeaWorld. Clip it.
Yeah, no. Like I could say good things about SeaWorld. I have to remain pro SeaWorld, and I am pro SeaWorld.
Are you being held hostage?
I'm
by
literally
SeaWorld?
so confused.
Are you having a stroke?
No, guys, I just fucking love SeaWorld. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so weird.
Interesting.
Nick, do you even know what the fuck she's talking about?
I think this happened after me, and now I'm like,
That's only contacted me and me only, so
They contacted you personally?
no, but sales did. Like I just.
Oh, I
it's like
see.
it's
Okay,
like it might
okay.
be. I'm gonna stop talking about SeaWorld.
Let's stop talking
Jury
about
duty.
yeah, let's just
But
talk to
theoretically,
details
if there was a theme park, if there was a theme park that was water themed and they had a whale that killed its trainers, theoretically, theoretically, this isn't a real place. If there was one,
No, you shut your fucking mouth about SeaWorld. Oh my god. Okay.
and there was a documentary. Oh my god, that's so funny.
What else were we talking about? Guys, do raccoons do hand stuff?
I mean,
Like to myself.
so speaking of Stella Blue, the weather's heating up, so to stay cool with Stella Blue Cold Brew.
Seamless transition.
Introducing our newest cold brew variety, Miss Peaches. 100% Colombian, 100% delicious. I know Vibbs loves delicious Colombian.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That fine Latin ass.
Coffee. And the best part,
Coffee.
every purchase helps homeless pets find their forever homes, just like my cat Sleepy Joe. Make better, fresher, and cold brew in just 3 steps. Steep, refrigerate, and enjoy. Grab Miss Peaches now at StellaBlueCoffee.com and use promo code FISHBOWL, all caps, Fishbowl, for 20% off orders of $25 or more. Sip with purpose all summer long. Stella Blue.
Hell yeah.
The giggles.
I don't know. I
Can't stop having the giggles now.
Just all I wanted to talk about.
You guys
Did we pick
see
up the bowl thing? Oh no. What's your screensaver?
My screensaver?
Yeah.
I have to look. Hold on, I'm not sure.
Show it to the class.
Oh, it's my cats licking each other. So that's Gooby.
Oh.
She has thumbs. And that's Sleepy Joe. He's my cat. And
thought you
he's
said-
depressed. He keeps looking out the window all day long.
2 thumbs?
She has 2 thumbs. I'll show you pictures later. So you guys see HBO? Went back to HBO?
Yeah, I did. Why? That's a pussy move on their part.
I don't know. I'm starting to think like, was this all a game to you?
They also limited password sharing, so I can't even use it
Fucking
anymore.
hate it when they do that.
Is this all a game to you? And it reminds me of, remember when IHOP wanted to change their name to IHOB? International House
I think
of
that was
Burgers.
I think that, no.
That was April Fool's.
I believe that was April Fool's. Yeah.
I think they played
No,
that
it
off
went
as
on
a
for,
joke.
but it went on for like a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like made video, like I think that they saw that people were like, we're good, and they played it off as a joke. I think it was real.
It's kind of like how Beyonce tried to go with Sasha Fierce for a little bit, and everyone's kind of like,
My thing about Sasha Fierce is your name's Beyonce.
yeah.
Like,
Why are you trying to change?
if your name was like, Rachel, or I don't know, Jackie, Payton.
Payton Freemer.
If it was like Payton Freemer, I'd be
Peyton
like,
is the Beyonce of the
okay, that's not a pop star. But if your name's Beyonce, that's like a pop star.
Yeah.
Sasha Fierce sounds
Like a drag queen.
well, no,
Like a drag queen.
yeah.
I don't hate
I got
Sasha.
scared. That's
I don't hate Sasha Fierce. I just think Beyonce is such an iconic
Okay,
name.
if you guys had to go by another first name, last name, what are you going as?
But do you think it was an iconic name before her? She made it iconic.
If you name your kid Beyonce,
I feel like Sasha Fierce. It's like you're trying to like force fierce on us. We already think that you're fierce as hell. So don't try and push it. Do you know what I mean?
totally.
Is her legal name Beyonce?
Beyonce Knowles, yeah.
Oh, what?
I think Beyonce's her mom's maiden last name or something. Tina's maiden last name or something. I think it's like a family name. Or something like that.
I'd be curious, like if I were to name my kid Beyonce, how'd that go over?
Why not try?
I'm naming my kid LeBron. I'm having
Oh, wow.
having
Really?
a freaking superstar.
Like even if it's like a white.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if you like have like a child with like a man who's not
I want
athletic?
them to have a good
or
role
short?
model.
That is really yeah. That's a good point.
Totally.
LeBron,
Anyway.
Totally.
French? No.
No, LeBron. I think it's Italian. LeBron.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of was thinking I'd name my kid something like Shamu.
Don't.
Shamu.
Seriously, guys, we can't.
I want him to have good role models to look up to.
No. Liberal. Guys,
It's French.
I have nothing more to add to this podcast.
I can't. I know that you don't want to talk about it, but sales. Like, how could that possibly affect sales? Like, are we doing a brand deal with that?
Like maybe like I'm making it sound as if like SeaWorld.
Your job's on the line.
I will never forget.
Seriously, like
It was like as if it was like the Church of Scientology. Like, what?
I
was like, what is our sniper on the ring?
End up. I got weird about SeaWorld.
A flipper holding a gun comes up. A flipper covers her mouth.
It's like I got raped by the dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my jury duties. I'm actually like in trial. Right
She's in the SeaWorld trial. She's walking home. There's like wet footprints, like flipper footprints. She's like, where are they?
Oh my god. Should we pick a bowl?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. God. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what is it? Wow, that was a lot of phlegm.
I'm really like
Probably
allergy.
fish.
Don't. Okay, I'm gonna say this is the second one. It's give us a fun fact. Don't say a goddamn SeaWorld fun fact. For the love of God, please.
Wait, you know what's so funny is this show's called Fishbowl.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god. I'm also probably fucking up brand deals for Fishbowl.
Yeah.
I know we totally could have done a brand trip
Yeah.
to SeaWorld. Wait, Fishbowl brand trip to SeaWorld is so great.
It's like the Tart trip, but
But we have to wear those body suits.
Yeah. Okay, does anybody have a fun fact? I feel like men, that's another man thing that you should
Yeah,
have.
men love fun facts.
Fun fact about myself.
I have to get out of here, man. I'm having
I do have a fun fact. So I just read a book on tuberculosis.
That's
That's where that tuberculosis thing came from.
Oh, got it.
The cowboy hat.
So your tuberculosis thing was kind of the only like World War I fact, and that's a recent thing that you just learned.
Well, I was just
Seriously know
throwing that
nothing
out
about
there.
World War One.
Well, I know exactly what Caroline's boyfriend on the phone said, but that's like high school.
Oh. Whoa.
Okay.
Just because my
Social
boyfriend's
class.
in high school
I mean, I'm jealous of that.
doesn't mean you gotta be such a dick.
He's young. He's taut. And I'm not talking lessons.
No, yeah.
I'm talking that skin, that young, supple
No,
skin.
his school just took a field trip to SeaWorld.
Is taut something that boys care about? Like,
I don't even know what that means.
What is
yeah,
that?
are you referring to a ball sack?
I mean, yeah, nice taut ball sack with no wrinkles. That's what every girl dreams of, right?
What's a tot?
Yeah, what's a talk?
Like taut means like when it's tight. like
oh.
but when there's no sagginess.
Yeah, I was talking like his skin, his facial skin,
Yeah,
body skin,
Oh,
supple.
Ooh, I don't like that word.
so you were not talking about his taut ball sack.
No, I was not talking about his ball sack, but I top ball sack's good. Can't go wrong with a top ball sack.
Pro SeaWorld, pro taut ball sack.
He's in high school. Relax.
Yeah, he's in high school just because he's in high school. Okay, so what is your fun fact? Sorry, tuberculosis.
The cowboy hat was invented because of tuberculosis, not necessarily as a cause and effect thing. It was the guy who invented it went out west because he had tuberculosis, and you had fresh air, good air out there, so it was believed to be good for the lungs. And when he was out there, he was like, wow, there's no good hats to be outside in. So he invented the cowboy hat.
What?
And his name, I was trying to think of him. His name was Stetson.
Did you just make this up?
No, I did not.
The Stetson hat. Okay, keep going.
That's it. That's the fact.
Why'd they name it the cowboy hat then?
Well, because cowboys wore it all the time. There was
Question.
like 4 cowboys mainly.
Oh, so
the cowboy hat. Sorry, you go.
no, so was it originally the Stetson hat?
Well, his name is Stetson. It's like what is it, J.J. Stetson or whatever. The
I just feel like if I made something similar to Joseph,
Cadillac of hats.
similar to Joseph Pilates, I'd be like, I want to name it after me. What
Yeah.
were you gonna say?
No.
Right.
Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, did the sombrero precede the cowboy hat?
Well, that's a totally different hat.
Totally different hat.
But it's really not.
It's a wide brim.
It's a wide brim, but one just has a curl.
Have you ever tried, riding a horse in a sombrero? Very top heavy. No, I don't know. That's a
So
great
is the
question.
cowboy hat for the
also, like,
aerodynamics?
it's hard with like the tassels,
Yeah.
The tassels. I think that might be a little bit of a.
the rattles going,
I
and
would.
also my mustache. It's hard to see when I have my.
I'd say the sombrero is the cousin of the cowboy hat. I'd say the sombrero came first.
What
Maybe
about one of those little white girl floppy hats? That's kind of
The Kentucky Derby hat.
Ooh.
Oh, I was gonna say it's kind of like more like the floppy hats.
Like Blake Lively in that movie. Have you seen the clip of her walking in that hat? In A Simple Favor 2, she wears like the biggest hat you could ever see in your life. Like she couldn't fit in the radio room.
Really?
It's huge. I mean, you should look it up later. No, I would say that those are like, maybe those are cultural appropriation.
Sombreros?
Yeah.
Well, yes. Oh yeah, this is the hat.
Oh wow, that's fucking huge.
I know.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. Okay. So like one of those. So that's kind of like a unstructured sombrero.
But,
Yeah, no spine.
Yeah.
No spine.
It's like,
You can't ride a horse on that thing though.
no, you couldn't ride a horse.
You
How
could.
heavy? We talking?
Oh, the second you start getting up to a trot, that's flying off.
Yeah, totally.
So maybe a cowboy hat, like the aerodynamics, maybe it glides through the wind better.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's pointed forward, whereas a sombrero is a circular. So more of like a paper airplane. See how a paper airplane can fly through the wind, but a flat piece of paper can't?
Yeah.
Actually, but I take that back because wouldn't a sombrero just be a frisbee? 'Cause it's round.
But I think frisbee kind of curls inwards the other way.
I see. So it's the opposite.
A frisbee hat If a frisbee were a hat, that would almost be like one of those French like
Berets.
berets.
I don't think that fact was fun enough. I'm sorry.
That was so. I feel like.
Would you rather wear a beret every day for the rest of your life, or wear a cowboy hat every day for the rest of your life?
A cowboy hat.
I would for sure also say cowboy hat.
You ever seen me in a cowboy hat?
I have not. Where?
I've never seen you in a beret.
Yeah, but berets are.
Oh, they're what?
Do you like them?
Wait, what are they?
What?
I don't like them.
You mouthed something there. But you were.
Berets are gay.
Oh.
Can you say that?
Well, the French are very sexually fluid.
As long as
The
it's
French
not
are very
zero.
sexually fluid.
Berets. You're right. I feel like you see, I'm even getting
cowboy
a
hat.
cowboy hat would look much. I feel like I look
Like hides your
real
face a little
cool.
bit.
Yeah. There's if you wear it with like little shorts, little whatever. There's cute ways to dress it up, but then you kind of got to make it your personality. Whereas a beret, you can just be like, oh, that's just like.
I'm just painting and eating a baguette.
Yeah. You could just be kind of like demure.
Well, you're gonna be demure because you're basically a mime, so you're not speaking.
Mimes. We gotta end this podcast. But mimes seriously have not evolved since.
No, it's like literally pop stars. Every album, they reinvent themselves. Mimes never have done.
Never do. It's like magicians. Like nowadays, there's like modern magicians. There's not modern mimes.
And also, I want to say another thing about mimes. They're getting all the glory. The people who we should be giving glory to are those people who are spray painted silver, pretending to
that's-
be statues, not moving.
Oh my god, you're so right. That's the modern
During
day mime.
spring,
Modern day mime.
pollen is everywhere. You're not scratching. You're not picking. You're not sneezing. You have the self-control of a whale that doesn't kill its trainer.
Stop it. You're.
How would you like mimes to evolve?
I haven't
You have
seen
like
a mime
a
in
tip for
years.
them?
Well,
Well, first of all, get rid of the horizontal stripes. They're not flattering.
no, but I forgot they have been evolving. They are the Tin Man on the street.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, it's modern day mime for sure. I had a run-in with a magician the other day, and he stole my credit card information.
Okay, well that's terrible.
What? Why didn't you start with
I was
this?
at like a dinner, and like there's this like mind reader like magician, a mentalist there, and he's like going around the room like doing like, it was seriously like really good. Like he was like, one girl had to think of a restaurant and he guessed the restaurant and her favorite dish and everything. So I was like, do me. And then he's like, okay, do you have any cash? And I didn't have any cash on me. So he's like, do you have like a credit card or a debit card? So I give him my debit card. And he like looks at it for a second and then hands it back to me. And then he goes around the table and he's like, okay, how old are you? Like, what year were you born? Like, what age did you first, whatever, blah, blah. And he's like adding up all these numbers and then adds my credit card number. So then it was like the last 6
Wow.
credit card number.
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like maybe he just has a photographic memory. Maybe he saw it for a split second and then like was faking, like adding everything up. And maybe that's how he got it. And then he was like, you should seriously cancel that. And I was like, ha, like funny, like whatever. And then I like turn, you know, I'm talking to somebody, look back, he's gone. I was like, hey, where'd the magician just go with the magician?
Like what magician?
Yeah, they were like, I don't know. He just kind of like left in a flurry. And then next day, my debit card stops working.
Oh.
And so now I can't use it, but I will occasionally get a subway charge at like 2 a.m. And I suspect it's him. And I should probably report it, but I'm going to be like, oh, I guess I'll let the magician like take the subway.
Yeah.
I don't really.
But you would think the magician would be able to get into the subway for free.
Yeah, and
Just
it's
hop the turnstile.
yeah, I
could
guess
do some
honestly, but
magic.
it's like I think you know if you have a debit card and you're trying to like be low key about it, like I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, be chill, bitch. Like it's all good. It's all good.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna be
like
chill.
I'll just. I mean, I am in the midst of. Funnily enough, I'm not gonna say. anything
I'm
best
wondering
time, but-
if when you handed him, this is my guess.
Yeah.
You handed him the debit card. He squeezed the number so hard that the number stayed on his finger. Because you know how it jets out a little bit?
that would be. Yeah, it actually is one of those that's like inverted, but I guess you could
Oh.
still do that.
That's just my guess. I'm
That'd
just
be really cool.
trying to figure out what it could be.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I would like to see more female magicians.
Oh, you know what? That's probably what it is because I gave him my credit card and
he
it doesn't
touched
have
it?
a number on it because it's like.
And he was like, no, I need
And
something
he was
else.
like, give me.
He was like, give me your debit card because you can't, because the money's already there.
yeah.
No, I think that might be what it is that he pushes me around. I would love to see more female magicians. It's time we cut men in half.
I think the problem is there's just never been a safe time for female magicians. Like they've been called witches and like burned alive.
that's
you know?
right.
And now
You're
it's
so
like this
right.
is like
It's like the beginning of The Incredibles. We put all the superheroes into hiding.
It's exactly.
exactly like that.
It's exactly like
Incredibles 2,
Do you think that if
better than the original.
sometimes I do think this about
No.
like magicians is like sometimes if I see a really good one, I'm kind of like, okay, I think I've said this. Like, I get that magic isn't real, but like,
It's not?
Like, what if that person is just like actually magical, and then they don't really know what to do with their magic other than be like a magician?
Yeah.
Because what else are you gonna do?
It's
Yeah,
very much
yeah.
Dash becoming a runner.
I feel like-
he was in The Incredibles. His thing was speed, and so
Yeah.
he became a runner.
I feel like it's like they're gonna lock you up if they realize that you're using your superpowers like to
So monetize.
monetize elsewhere. Unless you're like, no, guys, I'm a magician. Magic isn't real, but you're actually a magician, and you're actually like, it's like a low key way. And then if you're really good, you can make a lot of money. So it's kind of like a low key way to still be able to use your magical powers.
Because also, as we can
Really
tell
good point.
from superhero movies, we don't even like superheroes. We're always like on their throats. We're always like, hey,
Yeah.
you're the bad guy. We make them a bad guy. So if I was,
Hiding in plain sight.
yeah, if I had like superhero strength or something, I'd join the circus.
Yeah. and then when somebody questions you on, you go, you think that magic's real?
You dumb bitch.
You dumb bitch. Wait, guys, we need a movie on this.
Yeah. Wait, you guys remember Now You See Me?
Yeah.
guys ever
that's
watch
a
the
good
sequel?
movie.
Great sequel.
Yeah, great sequel. I saw it.
Now You See Me made fedoras cool for a summer.
Talk about a hat.
I feel like that Jason Mraz did that. Jason Mraz.
He had his time. He had his time.
Jason Mraz, I don't know if he made it cool. He made it a thing for sure.
Yeah, he put him on the map.
him
There
on
was
the
a
map.
downtime, and then he brought him back. Put him on the map.
Yeah.
And then,
With a feather?
oh,
With a feather? Would you rather wear a fedora for the rest of your life or a beret?
Payton's like, what did I fucking say about berets?
No, I'm sorry. Let me try again.
Beret is much straighter than a fedora.
Your
What?
man has to wear a beret forever or a fedora, and he has to get married to you in it. Would you rather him in
for a beret, you see someone wearing it, and you're like, oh, that guy's into poetry and art. What do you think someone's into when you see them wearing a fedora?
Oh,
Probably like
Butt stuff.
Okay, he's a fucking party animal. Love that.
I think it's you know like the kind of like you know it's like the milady like
Right?
exactly.
like oh
Will Schuster in Glee.
yeah, or just like maybe into anime.
Okay. Yep.
Not that that's a bad thing. That was such a
It's such a loud slip. I'm sorry.
maybe into anime. Definitely, the man he likes Asians. It's not.
Oh,
What'd she say?
I
feel like he's-
Isn't that all men?
Yeah, no, I know.
Isn't that all men?
A fedora would be great to wear to SeaWorld.
No, if a man has a fedora, he has a ukulele,
Yeah, he does have a you.
and he can play "I'm Yours." on it.
Oh yeah.
And he also can play "Hey
And a
Soul
cat.
Sister."
Yep.
Cat.
Great song.
You can play Hey Soul Sister, but he doesn't really have a good voice.
Would you wear a fedora?
Oh, I've always. I wish I could pull off a fedora. No one can, but oh, I wish.
You think no one
I
can
dream
pull a
about it.
fedora off?
Well,
Not
Justin Timberlake did.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He brought "Sexy" back. I think that was the same summer.
For some reason, if you put a pin
Coincidence?
yeah. He does.
Who else could pull a fedora off?
If you put a pinstripe on a fedora, it makes it cooler. What?
But did you guys watch How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
No.
Marshall Erickson, whenever he accidentally shaved his head, he wore a fedora for his wedding, and he looked phenomenal. Jason Segel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jason
yeah.
Segel.
Yeah, he kind of has a personality to pull off a fedora. Mm-hmm. You got to be kind of like a funny guy.
Yeah, you got to be like with it.
lady.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who are guys like. You think like Ryan Reynolds could pull off a fedora?
No.
You want to know what I think? Nick Hamilton could pull off a fedora. I really do.
No, I
You've owned one. You've totally
No,
owned one.
It's worse. I fucking owned a bowler cap, which is like a 1920s one, and I used to wear that shit around.
Show us.
You have a pic?
I'll find a picture. Yeah. It's bad.
You're the type that could pull that off. Who else?
Can I go grab the fedora that I keep in my desk?
Of course.
What? Why are you? We talked about fedoras for like
'Cause,
20 minutes. Why are you?
there's
He's
like-
waiting for this. So, do I look good in this fedora, guys?
I'm waiting for the day where I have the confidence, or there's the moment where I'm like, this is the time where I put on my fedora.
Holy fucking shit! This is the time.
Like Dave walks by and he's like, whoa, that's a cool hat.
And then Dave starts wearing
Promoted.
fedoras. Courtside at the Celtics game. Dave in a fedora.
Go grab your fedora and give it to Milady.
Oh, I'll give you one.
Oh God. Wait, that's. I'm so excited that like he's been like waiting. Like, when's my moment for the fedora gonna come?
He writes poetry. He loves Imagine Dragons.
He's sprinting.
And he's fast, by the way.
He's a great guy.
Vibbs,
He's such a great guy.
I don't think I've ever talked to him in my life.
The most athletic person in the office.
Really?
Oh, yes. And I'm not even joking. What the hell's
You
going
just fall trying to get the fedora.
Take it
Picture
back.
him like literally ripping apart his desk to get this fedora.
Take it
This
back.
is my fucking moment. I can't fuck it up.
I can't stop looking at the baby.
Oh, it's the baby still there?
God.
Oh my God.
He kind of looks sick as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait.
You pull that the fuck off.
You do.
And suddenly I'm transported to 2012.
What camera am I looking at?
Just kidding her.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He's doing it to him. Oh fuck.
Bitch, is this Michael Bublé?
Yeah. Oh shit. That's some Jason Mraz shit.
Wait, I don't.
Oh, is he doing hat tricks?
Wait. Yeah, you got to do the hat.
Guy comes up to you at a bar.
Do the hat twirl.
Well, just a... My lady?
Panties wet. Panties dropped. Wait.
I put dollar bills.
Yeah. That's so
Fedora instantly changes my whole look.
No, it totally does.
You look like you're
It
gonna
totally
host a game
does.
show.
Wait, yeah, you kind of rock it.
Now, could you ride that on a horse?
Yes.
Yeah, that's aerodynamic as fuck. You okay, so have you been practicing that swipe because you came in
Yes, I have.
We created a monster.
I cannot believe that we have been talking about fedoras for literally 20 minutes and you're just now.
He has a bank.
Oh, you can't wear headphones
has
with
a
the fedora.
bank suit in
That's
his
one
apartment.
one con. One con is you can't wear headphones with the fedora.
Other than that's the only con.
Well, let's be honest. You're wearing wired headphones.
I feel like
With that hat, you have wired headphones.
I'm not gonna wear them.
that's true.
I'm not gonna wear them.
Wait, first of all, I'm a white headphone. What
But
the fuck are you guys say about white headphones?
I like wired.
I like them. I don't have like the new. I have the new phone.
But they have.
No, they don't make the wired headphones into the UCB or UCB. That's
I
the
wouldn't
improv
know.
place. USB-C. They don't make wired headphones in the USB-Cs.
Oh.
What?
Jake Bass.
You think Jake Bass just walked by and was like, "Do they have Jason Mraz in studio?"
yeah. Oh shit.
Damn.
Bum.
That's all. Yeah. Give us a
Untrimmed chest.
What was that?
Untrimmed chest. I believe in you.
Like a virgin.
Yeah, in
Madonna.
And I'm always gonna blow your mind. We're gonna get in
That's
trouble.
Jason Mraz.
No, I know,
That's Jason
but
Mraz.
it's the same damn song.
Is that not Jason Mraz?
No, that's the guy from Train.
It's Hey Soul Sister by Train, which is, by the way, I heard this. That song is about a black woman, and when you re-look at the lyrics, Hey Soul Sister,
Oh.
from that perspective, you're actually appalled.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Crazy. That's what I've heard. I don't know if
do.
it's true.
I guess it's intentions were probably pure with it,
No, 1,000,000%.
but yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Just Mraz. Hey. Okay, so
You were in an a cappella group. You love Pitch Perfect.
What's the song
did
that I
you
always
give us
do?
my lady?
Yesterday.
All my
that's-
problems
is that one that I always sing?
so far away.
Are they like stomp clap bands that go?
Yeah.
Are they fedora guys or are they bowler hats?
think
No, they're
Lumineers?
fedora guys. They're fedora guys.
Oh hey, or like Lumineers, or
Yeah, the Lumineers. That's who I'm thinking of.
Mumford and Sons all have fedoras. You're so right.
They also have like vests.
Hey.
Like
They're also
yeah,
like
yeah.
ripped.
We have a vest.
Yeah.
Either ripped or really skinny. No in between.
Yeah.
Where would a vest be here? Did you give us a milady? Give us a good milady.
You, milady.
Oh, and you know that this bitch loves 500 Days of Summer.
Yeah.
Milady, you're a princess. You're my princess. Something like that.
Ew.
Jackie, your face is looking like it's completely disgusted, but I think you should have the opposite reaction.
I just like the way that you said it was a little like Stephen Hawking-esque.
I'd love to see Meek Phil in a fedora.
Yeah.
Oh, he would
Rock
rock
one.
fedora.
Meek Phil, the other day, the people over there were saying, like, hey, you should get on this, like, Meek Phil wall, because there's a wall of, you know, him with all these, like, hot girls. And then somebody said, she wouldn't even get on that wall.
Damn.
Which is...
You're a Honda Accord. You're a Honda
No,
Accord.
they were joking. They were joking. They were saying, bitch, you might not even make it on that wall right now.
Wait, what's this wall of him and hot girls?
It's this wall of him, like, Libby Dunn.
Oh, I've seen
Blue.
it.
Yeah.
So it was humbling. And it's now my goal to get on that wall. And I want a photo with Meek Phil, and I want to get on that fucking wall.
Yeah.
Vibbs has a child. One day he comes out wearing a fedora.
I bet this baby would stop crying if it was wearing a fedora. This baby in the lobby, it'd be so chill.
Yeah.
You can't cry when you got a fedora on.
What other,
It's
like,
I'm
can
too
you do
chill.
any, like, more fedora tricks? I feel like you're kind of like...
That's pretty much all I got. It's a good one though.
He always has a harmonica like on that thing,
Yeah.
like Bob Dylan, but like he never plays it.
You gotta be able to like do stuff, cool stuff, like flip it on and off. Like
Well, so now that we're getting into... Whoa! Okay, so...
I hate everything about what I look like.
I love
fedora
that.
on.
I think you look amazing.
I think you look amazing, and I think that you've been practicing your fedora tricks and like seriously waiting for this.
Who brought up fedoras? Him?
Yeah. How do we start talking about fedoras?
I did, yeah. I have. I'm not gonna say I have or haven't.
Can you put it over? Do you go to Central Park? You take a nap and you put the fedora over your eyes while you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I sent a sexual pic in the fedora one time, but it was like,
Yeah, that's good.
it was like, oh my god.
Wait, no, it's
have
erect.
to
It's
have you.
wearing the fedora.
Yeah. I feel like I could see in the fedora world like a feather in the cap is kind of like a pineapple
Yeah,
situation.
you're a swinger.
Where like it means you fuck.
Yeah.
You're a fedora fucker.
I could also see the feather in the cap taking away from just the purity of the fedora. The fedora should just stand alone and be its own.
You're a fedora purist.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't need all these bells and whistles.
No. No, not at all.
What about like some kind of jewelry on your cap? Because we had to, but I'm really liking where this is going.
Fedora and a dangly earring.
No,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
a vest. I think a vest, but no shirt underneath.
But like one of those,
Pocket watch.
a pocket watch,
Yep. That's it.
And a book.
pinstriped pants.
Yeah. So this guy comes up to you at a bar. Are you disgusted? Are you like, okay,
me,
Probably
man.
tasing him.
So should we? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, tasting it literally. We should have you sit at a bar, no fedora-less, sans fedora. See how many girls. Yeah, that baby is so cute.
Yeah, I keep getting distracted. Sorry.
We put you in a bar. We count how many girls come up to you. You go up to them. How many bitches you got? We put the fedora on you, and we see.
Well, I think the fedora.
Well, maybe quadruple.
If a girl sees me sitting at the bar in a fedora, I don't think they're coming up to me because I think they're a little intimidated.
They're intimidated.
Yeah.
They said
Yeah. I think I'd have to go up
this
to
guy's
them.
got to have that.
I think a bunch of guys would probably come up to you. Are we not thinking that like fedoras are like
Whoa, what?
for gay men? I think
I don't think
they're
a gay man would ever be.
yeah, I think they have more style than that.
I actually think it's like for men who like probably are like really horny.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like the
Hosier.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, like, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about a specific like kind of like man who has acne.
Wait, can
He's
I?
really pale.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I
don't wanna, like,
He's
comment.
really horny.
Yeah, but
Can I say something really quick? And I don't know if any of you guys are having this, but on TikTok, I'm getting a lot of ads for this app. And I can send the ad to Nick, but I didn't know if we were allowed to because in the background, there's like pop music in the ad, and we could probably listen to it without sound. It's for this app called, it's called Real Short. And it is like the most sexually
those fucking
aggressive
short films.
Yes, and they're like short
Oh my
films.
god,
And
I
it's like-
watched them. I'll say it.
No, me and my boyfriend will send them back and forth because the plots are, and part of me is like, should I download this shit? Like the plots are crazy.
What happened next?
No, so one opens up. This guy's. This is an ad, by the way, and I'm not even looking. Guys, I'm tired. I'm not looking things up. Like when it's like 10 p.m., I'm like, all right, I watch Glee. I'm going to bed. You know what I mean? I'm not my phone knows. I'm not looking things up.
Mama's been working all day.
I've been working. My Explore page, no butts. Okay, nothing. I just want you guys to know that. It's just pimple popping videos and pictures of Chapo Brown. So anyways, I'm not the person that should be getting sexy videos. Now I scroll. It's this guy eating this girl out.
Whoa.
Then she's like, oh my God, Jason Steele. And he's like, call me daddy.
It's called like, it's
real short.
It's like the dad's best friend is watching.
Yes.
I watched it. I'm not gonna.
No, and then he pulls out a gun and saves her at one point.
Yes.
Hot.
No, but it's
an
this
ad
like on TikTok.
He's like a 20-year-old actor, and they like dyed his hair like white to make him look like a dad, and it's the weirdest
Have
shit.
you seen the one where she's like a stripper? She's a college student, but she's also a stripper part-time, and she's trying to pay for her $10,000 dues to college, and she gets a client, and it's her professor.
I've never seen that one, but
you're gonna see
I
it
hope
soon.
so.
$10,000 for college. What a steal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's so funny you say that because her professor's name is Jackson Steele.
Jackson Steele is a great name for a guy in a fedora.
You can call him Daddy.
That shit, yeah. That I see those like weird ass videos all the time, and I
can't even
painfully watch them all.
believe. Well, you can't look away.
Yeah, no, he's literally like fully eating her fucking
Puss.
You're
yeah.
not.
On TikTok.
You don't see the
And then they
puss,
won't
but-
let us say fuck.
Oh, no, that's the thing is they don't curse. There must be like something about cursing, like they can't curse.
Okay, so on the show we can.
But there's like a gun. He's like putting the gun in her mouth.
It's like really crazy, Jackie.
It's girl.
Somebody got
It's
banned from TikTok
it's
for having.
it's getting people wetter than SeaWorld.
Your boyfriend got banned from TikTok for having a gun.
Yeah, he did.
It's wetter than SeaWorld. Stop it.
It was a fake gun. It was like a problem.
Yeah, but that's crazy that.
Yeah, no, that shit's like weird as hell. Those like short films, I see them all the time. And
You
they're
guys are
always,
all
like, a
gonna see them
weird-
now.
Yeah, it's like some weird stuff. It's like I fell in love with the senator's son. Did you see that one?
No, but I can't wait, girl. I can't wait.
I think I'm gonna start reading A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, that's good. I'm reading The Hunger Games right now, and afterwards I'll be interested.
I can't relate.
Well, I don't read, but so this is.
Well, the audiobook, obviously.
Yeah,
Self-help books.
Oh, I read.
I like self-help.
I'm in the midst of a self-help book.
Which one?
Happy Not Perfect.
Oh, I like that name. That's nice.
Yeah,
It's a nice one.
yeah.
What's a lesson you learned from your
Working,
self-help
not
book?
really. I'm also like I'm just in it, so fucking, buckle up because once I get to page more than like 10 pages in, it's over for you.
No one's ever gonna steal your credit card.
Yeah, Jackie's gonna start canceling her credit cards when they're stolen. You better watch out.
I hope
She's
he's
gonna
having some fun subway rides.
she's gonna start saying stuff.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Maybe about SeaWorld.
All right. Well,
Do we want to like we've kind of covered every single hat. Do we want to just throw in any other like hat conversation while we're here?
Throw another hat into the ring. I wish I had something to do.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's
Shit. All right, I'm not gonna lie. That fedora trick is getting a little old.
I almost think
She's like, shut the fuck up.
okay. So about 8 times I can work these out and goes like, all right, you gotta.
But it resets. Like tomorrow, you can start again. You have 8 times to do that fedora trick.
So tomorrow you'll want to see it.
So you want to see my fedora, guys?
You want to see it
You can
again?
see my fedora.
All right.
Yeah. Did this go over like how you wanted this?
Oh my god. Well, I was gonna slink out of here with my tail between my legs after the World War I thing because I was like, yeah, I can't really help you. I was coming out of the bathroom and Nick's like, they need someone to explain World War I. And I was like, sure.
you look like a violent man. You would know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And you really,
Especially in his
Exactly what
fedora.
happened.
And then I think I introduced Hat Talk. I slowly started introducing Hat Talk to see how you girls would feel about certain hats. Ease into fedora at the end.
You seriously did that so seamlessly, almost.
Love them. And then I was like, you know what? This is my time to bring in my fedora. And I think it
We went
went
over.
way better than I
Yeah.
thought. I thought you guys would just be so grossed out by me and you tell me to leave immediately. But you loved it. Everybody, the guys in the control room were like, damn, I need to get one of those. I'm sure the chat was like, fuck, that's hot.
Yeah.
The
do
chat,
you think that like, are you
definitely.
stressed out to go onto your phone right now because you just might have like nudes.
Yeah.
You're like flooding your DMs right now.
Probably.
Probably.
If this
Well, I
worked for
can
Justin,
dream.
if this worked for Justin Timberlake in the summer of 06, imagine what it's gonna do for Vibbsy
Vibbs
in the summer of 2025.
brought sexy back. You heard it here
I'm bringing
first.
sexy back. You're gonna see me out in Montauk on the beach, just in a fedora.
See me drunk
in a
driving.
fedora.
It's gonna ruin the fucking tour.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's falling far. But I bet a fedora, if he started wearing them again, they'd bring his reputation back.
Magic.
Bring just like he brought sexy back.
It's bringing my reputation back.
Yep. All right, let's try this.
Real quick, we had people send us tattoos.
Oh yeah, let's end with that.
First, I texted you
Yes,
two one.
you sent me one.
It was the girl who said she had fruit.
But she didn't want it shown.
It was just for your guys' reaction because it is like on her ass.
It is on her ass. I will say, someone added just peachy to theirs. I think that was overkill.
Those are cool.
I like the strawberry. They're kind of big.
Wow.
They're kind of big.
They honestly look good.
Wait, yeah, love it. That's
Yes.
such a cute. Whatever. Yeah. What did someone say? Just peachy. Okay.
Yeah, that's cute. I like the little
It's real
fruit.
cute.
And then we have a couple on Twitter.
Oh, let's see.
Oh. Oh.
No way.
Oh.
No way.
Oh my
Arnold rules.
A man takes off his pants and you see that. What do you do?
I like that one.
What is this one?
Is that Dave Matthews and the autism puzzle piece?
I wouldn't.
Is that a headless woman?
That.
I'm confused by this one.
I'm pretty sure that's like the Dave Matthews Band logo. As a man in a fedora, I know my.
Of course.
I know my bands, my indie bands.
I like that one.
I like that one. I mean, I like all the tattoos, and thank you guys for sending them in.
I'll be honest. The Hair Arnold one's a little overkill for me.
Oh.
I'll be honest. It's a great tattoo. It's a great tattoo.
It's like, we get it. You have a black friend. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel.
My least favorite one, I think, was Rudy's. Still freaked out about that.
Yeah, that one's nuts.
That was a big tattoo.
What's Rudy's?
Britney Spears is a 16-year-old.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And you want to know what else? I don't think that's the only tattoo he got for a dare. I think there's more. And also, it's a big tattoo.
I think you got one here. Didn't Lowering the Bar? Didn't you give out tattoos?
I did. I don't think we gave one to Rudy. He has a tungsten tattoo. He's marked with the symbol of the.
You have a bunch of
metal with the
tattoos.
highest- I do.
Do you want to talk about any of them?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't know. My tattoos are kind of for me. That's where I just.
Oh, that's why you got them marked on your body for everyone. to
they're
see.
in places you can't really see, and I don't put them in content. I don't take pictures of them and be like, hey, everybody, look at my stuff. I'm a chill guy. All right, the fedora is for the people. My tattoos are for me.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Well, I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. One more milady to sign off.
Yeah. Give us one more swipe.
I was gonna say, can I do it one more time?
Do one more swipe.
Beautiful.
Want me to do it dancing?
Okay. Seriously,
please.
The bitches are gonna get.
Wait, also come to my show May 29th in Chicago,
do
everybody.
Yay.
Oh my God!
Hell yeah.
Bibsy!
Now I'm a
That
lady.
little, you almost had like a spank at the end.
Yeah, I'm having sex tonight.
Oh yeah, suffice to say. All right. Okay. Goodbye.
I need a milady.
Thanks for sending the tattoos. Oh yeah.
wait. Milady.
That was beautiful. Love you guys. Thank you, Payton. Thank you, Vibbs.
Thanks for
Thanks
coming
for
on,
having
guys.
me.